Alright folks, welcome back. This is day 2 of going for the big pants. It's actually the same day for me, but for you folks the videos will be spread out over a couple days. We have Triboulet hanging out with us, making my pants a little bit tight, so we need to go even bigger. The score to beat is 640-ish. We're about a third of the way there with 228 so far in round 29. We're just, beginning endless mode now. We've already got the burglar. We can copy it with the blueprint, giving us extra hands, so we can stretch out our pants a little bit more each round. With the showman, what I'm looking for, maybe blueprint would be best. If we don't get blueprint, maybe a copy of burglar would be okay. With the deck construction here, we have a polychrome queen and we have a red seal king. And so the plan is I want to try to get a red stamp on my polychrome queen. So one way to do that is from a spectral pack giving you the Deja Vu spectral card. If we want to do that, sometimes you open the spectral pack and it doesn't have the card that you actually want to put the red seal on. So maybe I'm looking to make more copies of the polychrome card first, and then in the future, we have a better chance of drawing the queen. Maybe that's like an idea. Another idea is we could try to copy the king and then that way use an aura card, but the aura only has a 1 in 6 chance of turning polychrome. And then also I want to have both kings and queens. If I turn this king into polychrome, it's hard for me to turn this into a queen. Compared to a queen, I can easily turn into a king. Secondarily, another way that we can get the spectral cards, we can go for 6 cents, and so sort of preemptively, just in case here, I made extra 6s in the deck. So, to help us out making our 2 pair, we could play 6s and 8s, maybe. So that's the plan. Get the 6 cents. Go next. All right, we did it. We got the 6 cents. The background music, by the way, once again, is by Dom Palambi. Gave us permission to feature his music. If you're enjoying what you're hearing, I'll put the information in the video description. Let's go for... How about get the extra hand size? What do I want to get rid of for 6 cents? The bean really helped us out in the last round, to be honest, but I want to keep the showman so that we can try to get, like I said, this blueprint or burglar. Bummer. Oh well, we'll take the 6 cents here, then try a standard pack. Okay, standard pack gives me another 6. So, with the 6 cents, you never know how many 6s it's going to take because there's a lot of different spectral cards. There's a lot of bad spectral cards. So we'll take as many 6s as we can get. Even if I didn't have 6 cents, when we do have, blueprint, copying the burglar, multiple blueprints, multiple burglars, it's difficult for us to, have enough cards to play. Like, you get a lot of hands, but you play all your hands, you run out of cards. So, I might be interested in adding 6s to the deck anyway. I am interested in long-term. I want to go for the flush houses. Early on, we've been kind of lazy, to be honest, about going for, the suit changers. So I want to start committing to that now. Maybe what I'm looking to do, turn my hearts into clubs or turn my clubs into hearts. Since I already have polychrome here, red seal here. We'll see what happens. Let's go next. We get the brainstorm. Ooh, that's nasty. Okay, now what do we get rid of? So one thing that's like another, kind of awkward thing here is if you take brainstorm and blueprint, then you can't find brainstorm and blueprint in the shop unless you have showman. But in order to take the brainstorm here, I would have to get rid of the showman. I think it's reasonable. I think it's understandable to keep the showman, pass on the brainstorm here, get the blueprint first, and then get the brainstorm after. We got plenty of time here. We don't have to rush it. But another way that I can try to copy my blueprint or my brainstorm, I can try to get an invisible joker. So... yeah, how do we feel about that? Yeah, do I need brainstorm now? I'm gonna say probably not. I'm gonna try to go without it. Let's get the blueprint first. We'll see. Let's get the blueprint first. All right, in that case, what am I looking for in the shop? Yeah, I'm looking for a blueprint. I'm looking for potentially the burglar. I'm looking for tarot cards. We can go ahead and open the celestial pack for series. Oh, we should level up full house just in case as a backup. What about idol? We don't need. Plutonium here, star. We could use the star to make diamonds, but I think I want to make the clubs or hearts. Get death here. Death is great. Death with the fool card. Nice. Let's go next. So what are we trying to do here? One thing I'm trying to do, I have the polychrome queen. We can go ahead and start making copies here with the death card. Removing two twos at the same time. That's great. With the 6 here, I'm going to go ahead and play the glass 6. Because if we play, let's say we play this 6, then the glass 6 has a chance of breaking. Whereas if we play this 6, the 6th sense is guaranteed to break it. Unfortunately, before you ask, blueprint not compatible with 6th sense here. So we only get 1 tarot card. Let's go ahead and ship it. Or sorry, not tarot card, but spectral card. Hex is not really what I was looking for. That's okay. I don't want to play the 2 polychromes together because it's going to be a little bit too many points. So maybe let's go separately. We'll go queens and 8s here. I'm going to get rid of a jack here. I only have 2 jacks in the deck. Go ahead and ship it. We did draw the jack. That's awkward. But at least we can throw away a jack here. We can play the kings and the 6s. So, you know, kind of the logic here is whichever ones you have more of in the deck, those are the ones that you want to play and get rid of. Because what I don't want to happen is I don't want to draw 4 6s or 5 6s and then not be able to play 2 pair. So let's play the 6s. And I also don't want to play kings and queens at the same time because it'll be too many points. Okay, we can go 5s and 8s here. Discarding a 2. Okay, I can separate the queens if I want. I have extra 6s that I can play. I don't have any 4s. Let's go ahead and ship it. Okay. 6s again. We have more 8s in the deck, so we should play the 8s, but I don't want to play kings and queens at the same time. Okay, how about 8s now with queens, and we can throw away the 5. Ship it. Okay, I've got 6s in hand, 2 more 6s in the deck. I don't need this 2. I can play the 8s here. Ship it. I have aces, I have 8s, I have 4 cards left in the deck, so I know I'm going to draw the 6s and the aces. Nice. Perfect. We can play one more hand here, so how about aces and 6s? We'll get the gold from the queen. We don't need a copy AAA here, we can go ahead and just ship it. All right. Devil. I probably don't care too much about the gold cards, though there is a consideration for maybe I turn a maybe I turn a card into gold. We can get the ticket in the future. Oh, I want Sock and Buskin too. Sock and Buskin for the re-triggers would also be good with the ticket. We'll take the Devil here. What was the last card that I used? The last card I used was Death, so we should try to find a Fool before I open the Celestial packs. Let's not use the Wheel. Chariot, nope. $11 for a reroll. I don't make too much money per round, so let's not spend too much money. Let's go Celestial pack. Alright, we'll skip those. Looking for series. If we don't get series, we take Earth. And go next. Okay, we have another 6 that we can get rid of. We don't need to hold on to the Hex card, though I guess we can if we want. What do I want to use the Devil on? Maybe an 8? I don't know. Alright, get rid of the 6 here. Ship it? Sorry, just checking. Wraith? Ah, bummer. You know, we could use the Wraith to try to get a rare card to try to get a blueprint, though the odds of that happening, not great. Maybe we'll hold on to it. Maybe we'll think about it. Maybe there exists a scenario where we run out of money. What's the boss here? The boss does take away our money. A little bit awkward with the burglar. Okay, how about we can play aces with 6s. Or sorry, aces with queens. Extra 9 here. Ship it. Sixes again. 6s with 8s. We have one more ace in the deck, so we can throw it away. Okay. We have kings. We'll go jacks and 8s. And we don't need the extra 2. Ship it. Sixes and kings. We have extra 5s. Okay. We can play the queens. We could try to save the queens for the final hand to be safe. If we're concerned about scoring, I'm not super concerned about it, to be honest. We don't need the 10. Alright, we got 5s and 8s, and we're out of jacks. Eights and 6s. We have one more 8 in the deck. We don't need this ace. Okay, so now 4 cards left in the deck. If I play 2 queens, I draw another queen. I draw another king. Wait, if I... I could play the full house here. I would like to try to get the money from the gold cards, right? So, what if we did this? If we play these 4, we draw the 8, we can play the queens, we get the money from the kings. Let's do that. Alright, so queens with 8, and if we play the full house here, we will get a planet card as well. Ship it. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and open these planet card, or sorry, celestial packs. Earth. And series. Ooh, we get the mega pack. We get to go series twice. That's great. Alright, looking for more tarot cards. Looking for blueprint. Looking for DNA. Actually, add more cards to the deck. Series is okay. We get strength. I want to use strength to turn 5s into 6s. Okay. What else? Alright, let's just go next. Okay. We get rid of the Wraith so we can use the 6 here. Ship it. We get another Wraith. Ah, boo. Stinky. Alright, I guess we go 8s and queens here, and we can ditch a 2. If you're concerned about scoring, by the way, we can copy the pants here, and even, you know, if we go 250 times 250, right, if we have 2 of these, then even if we just play high card, we still get plenty of points. So we don't necessarily need kings and queens to win for us. Alright, we'll play the 8s and the 6s here, and we don't need the extra 9. This boss is normally a little bit stinky with the burglar, because you don't have discards, but for us, I think we're pretty comfortable. It's fine. We've got the shiny queens. Play the 8s. And do we ditch the jack? Sure. Alright, we could play 5s and queens. And we have one more ace, so let's ditch the ace. Oh, I was supposed to turn these 5s into 6s. That's okay. We get to see most of our cards, we draw the 5s anyway. Okay, we'll make the 5s into 6s now. Play the 6s, throw away an ace, pair the 6s with jacks. Four more hands. So we have 6s, we have 8s, we can throw away a 10. Ship it. Alright, now how do we want to play this? We have 6s here, we... I can play these queens because I know I have more queens. I have 5 kings, so I should probably play the kings with the 6s. And get rid of the 2 here. Ship it. Okay, we only have 2 hands, so we play the 8s and 6s, and then with the final hand we play kings and queens. Ship it. Okay, so 3 queens, 2 kings, that's all it takes. We could probably get away with just the 2 pair, but it's only $3 difference, so I don't feel like doing the math. Let's go ahead and ship it. Nice. So with just the full house, we get the 500,000, or sorry, 500 million. Okay, copy the burglar. Boss reroll. What kind of boss we got? No discards? Ha! No problem. Let's pick up the standard pack here for another, let's see here, 6? Yeah. Then, how about, Celestial's okay. We don't need any of that. How about, alright, plenty of things we can get. Give me another blueprint, give me DNA, give me brainstorm. Wait, we don't want brainstorm. We had brainstorm and we said that we didn't need it yet. Give me death, give me maybe a moon. $12. Alright, too expensive. Let's go next. Alright, what now? We have the 6 here. I want to save the death card for my polychrome queens. So let's sell the Wraith. Ship it with the 6. 1,000,000 points we can do as long as we're careful to save kings and queens for the final hand. Bummer. Alright, still looking for the red seal, still looking for ectoplasm. How about aces and 8s? And we don't need the jack. Let's give that a try. We get the jack. That's okay. We'll just play the 6s and 8s. 6s and 8s. We don't need the jack again. Alright, we get the polychrome queen. We can use the polychrome. We can turn the 9 into a queen. Okay, but then what? We have kings and queens we can play. We can ditch the ace. Let's do this. I'm going to copy the pants. Just to pad the score a little bit here, we'll go 8s and 6s holding on to our queens. Okay, with the pants, that's 100,000-ish. So we can get halfway there. Okay, that's fine. We'll go 6s with, we can play a couple queens. I'm going to save the polychrome ones probably. We don't need the 10. Alright, what about these 6s? We have plenty of 8s left in the deck. We don't need the 4. We can save the queens. Ship it. Sixes and 8s. Alright, what I want to try to do is get the 5s or the 2s to go with the 8s. Is that feasible? Maybe I have to pick 5 or 2. Let's go 5s. Alright, I picked wrong. We ended up with the 2. I think that's okay. We just go queens and kings here. That's going to win. The other king here is the blue seal. So if we want, we could use a hand here to just draw. So maybe we'll play the 8 for lucky money. And let's copy Triboulet. Alright, so queens and these kings here, I can either get the planet card or I can get the extra money from the red seal. Let's go for the planet card. I did just use the death card, which I kind of want to try to use a fool on. Oh well. One thing that's nice about having the showman, I don't have to use the earth card here. Okay, we got a spectral pack. Let's reroll for tarot cards first. Alright, we said we used the death card, right? Neptune, nope. Cola. No, we don't have room. Sorry. Hierophant, nope. Emperor, maybe. I like the idea of having the moon card. Judgment, don't need your judgment, but I will take a moon. What else? Series. Bloodstone. Do we want to go hearts? I guess they're already, you know, I have a bunch of queens of hearts, but don't have room. Rebate, bummer. Ticket money. We could get so much money. Let's just open the booster packs. No series. Bummer. We get the deja vu. Okay. Okay. You know, we've got 4 of these queens in the deck, the polychrome queens, but we only drew 1 of them. Look at that. Calculated. Just like we drew it up. I could use the moon card now. I'll hold on to it. Alright, that's it. Alright, $12, a little bit expensive, so let's just go next. Okay, we get the queens here, not the red stamp queen, so I think I'm not going to use the moon yet. Probably. Sell the world. Copy the pants. Use the 6. Or give me ectoplasm. Alright, now we've done it. Now we're in the kitchen. So, I want to use ectoplasm. If I use ectoplasm, I want to get rid of 6 cents first, because I don't want 6 cents to be negative. And I don't want to use it now because it gives me -1 hand size, so we'll use it at the end of the round. Let's, for now, play the 8s and the queens. Don't need the extra 2. I'm going to copy the pants so that we get more points. You know, just in case. 100,000 per hand. You know, you play 10 hands, that'll get you 1,000,000 points. We do have the queen here. I'm going to play the jacks first. And get rid of another 2. Ship it. Alright, three queens and a king, that's good enough. We can use the moon. We can play the 8s with the aces. We don't need the extra 10. Ship it. Oh, sorry, what was the boss? Oh, yeah. No discards. Ha! Sucker. Let's play the 5s. We have extra 6s that we can discard. We Don't have a great chance of getting the ace. Alright, sixes again. Sixes with queens. Ditching an ace. Maybe I'll try to do it this way. Maybe I'll try to hold the six of clubs. Maybe we can try to get the flush house. We don't need the flush house, but maybe we could get the flush house for the planet card from the blue seal. Or maybe we just play the sixes with your choice, queens or kings. I think I'm gonna play the queens here. That leaves me eights and kings. Ship it. Alright, sixes and eights here. We are done with the jacks. We can draw two eights, or we end up with kings. Kings and queens. Maybe the move, maybe we play the kings and we play the eights. What does this do? So what do I want to happen? I want to draw kings or a pair of eights. What's the worst case scenario? Worst case scenario is, no, there's no fail case. So ship it. Nice. If we play two kings here and two sixes, we draw the eight, the full house with the queens wins. Ship it. Copy Triboulet and ship it. Sorry, I was thinking about the ectoplasm. Alright, so here's a consideration. We don't want ectoplasm to land on 6 cents, so we sell 6 cents. We don't want ectoplasm to land on the showman, so we don't have to use it yet. Maybe we hold on to it. Maybe. Alright, magician here. Earth. Skip. Do I want a magician? Maybe. I don't know. Invisible. I don't want ectoplasm to go on invisible either. Okay, so now what? I think we hold on to invisible until after we get, you know, I can sell the showman? I don't know. Emperor. I'll use the Emperor. I still want to hold on to the ectoplasm. I'm not ready to use it yet. I will take the moon here. We can make more clubs. Hermit. Nice. Business time. That'd be nice. We get the blueprint. Okay. Alright. I think now we get rid of the showman. Alright, we did it. The showman did the thing. It gave us the blueprint. We could use the ectoplasm now. We could wait on the ectoplasm. Wait until after invisible. Yeah, let's do that. And $12 is expensive, so let's just go next. Alright, get out of here, stinker. Okay. Now that we have the blueprints, scoring-wise, we're good. Scoring-wise, we're totally safe. I want to use the moon on kings and queens, which we don't have yet. So let's start by playing 8s. And I'm actually going to get rid of these queens because they're already clubs. I'm going to copy the pants. Ship it. Okay, so with the pants, every hand is 300,000. So yeah, we're totally fine scoring wise. Let's not copy the pants. Let's kings and queens, make them into clubs. Nice. Then play the 8s. We have extra queens, so we play the queens. That's the plan. We have 1 5, we ditch the 5. Ship it. Sixes, queens, don't need the 2. Alright, let's go back to the pants. How about 8s and 6s? Do we need the ace? We can hold the ace. Alright, we have extra 6s. We can play the kings here. 10 is an extra. Aces, 8s. Don't need the 5. Alright, we play the jacks here. We're trying to draw a queen or a 6 or an ace. We got 7 cards left in the deck, so ship it. 328 on the pants. We're halfway there in round 35 already. Alright, we got aces, we got 6s, and we don't need the 4. I'll keep the 4. I only have 3 cards left in the deck. Alright, that's it. Queens and kings. We can play the full house. We don't need to play the full house if I want to try to hold on to the queen for the extra money. Oh well. We ran out of cards. We have a ton of hands, we're out of cards. Now I want DNA. Give me DNA. Alright, I'm just thinking here. Ship it. And we'll go copy the burglar for the next round. One more round on invisible. Alright, here's an idea. Maybe we don't reroll yet. Because, you know, I don't want to land on something and then end up... I want to save my money until after invisible goes, until after I have an empty slot. Standard pack. Could take an extra 6. Could take an extra king. It's a king of clubs. Let's take the king of clubs. We need more cards. I want to get something like 70-ish cards. That way we can use up all of our hands. Earth here is okay. I want to reroll a little bit. We want the telescope, you know, for the observatory maybe, but I don't need to buy the telescope yet because it's going to give me Uranus, which is not what I'm looking for right now. Take the tower, I guess. Sun, nope. What's the boss? Spades debuffed, no problem. Yeah, I want to reroll a little bit for tarot cards, but I don't want to reroll too much. Ah, rebate. Sad. $10 for a reroll. We should stop. Alright, I shouldn't have rerolled more than twice. Let's go next. Okay. I want to copy the pants. Maybe it doesn't matter if I copy the pants or not. Either way, we got a ton of 6s in hand. We got some 8s here. We don't need the jacks. We can go ahead and ship it. Eights again, 6s again. We don't need the 5. Okay, so now we do need a decent amount of points, so I want to make sure I have kings and queens for the final hand. Maybe. We have extra queens, so we can get rid of these. Ship it. How about 6s again? We have extra kings. I have 5 queens in the deck. Sorry, let's get rid of the kings. Don't need the 4. I'm tired. Queens, 8s. Don't need the 2. Don't need the 6. We're out of 6s. Give me the 2. How about aces and 8s? Do you want to play the 2? Nah, I want to draw the 2. I'm running out of cards. We draw the 2s. How about if I play 2 kings, I have 2 kings left over. If I play 2 queens, I have up to 3 queens is what I want. So I could play a full house. Yeah. So if we go 2 kings and 2 queens, we draw an 8, we draw an ace, we don't have enough for the full houses. Which means I play the jack and the 5 here. Okay. Oh, I wasn't supposed to play the jack. I forgot I have another jack. No, what I wanted to draw was the 8. And the aces. Kings and queens here? No. Play the jack. We go aces and kings. Then we have kings and queens left over. Ship it. Copy Triboulet. Okay. Alright, with the blueprints copying Triboulet, this is probably fine. We can get the planet card. And the money. Ship it. Yeah, that's fine. Fine for now. Okay. Let's do some management here. Let's sell the walkie-talkie. And anything but pants. You don't say. Oh well. Let's sell the pants. Use the ectoplasm. Blueprint. Okay. I guess I didn't need to sell the pants. Negative pants is not the end of the world. Bummer. Alright, now I'm looking for Brainstorm or another Invisible Joker or Blueprint DNA. Don't have a whole lot of money, to be honest. Burnt Jimbo's fine, we can always sell it, and we can hold on to it to block rares. So we don't see another Burnt Jimbo in the future. Looking for Brainstorm. I'm thinking about, do I want the Chariot? Probably not, but I'll hold on to it. World, nope. Moon, yes. Earth we use. Boss we said was spades, no problem. Baron, we really don't need. Get out of here. I guess once again here we could pick up the rare. You know, in case there's another Baron in the shop, it'll get rolled into a different rare. I'll buy the Emperor, but I'll use the Moon first. Priestess, Sun, nope. Plutonium, nope. Alright, let's just go next. Really light on cash. Okay. What do I want to use the Moon on? I have one more king, one more queen, two more queens, one more king. Maybe I'll use the Moon on the jacks. Maybe I don't have to use the Moon on only kings and queens. That's a possibility. I've got the one queen here. All right, let's play the kings holding on to the queen. That way we have some material for the Moon. We don't need the two. I'm gonna copy the pants. Alright, so I got the two queens now, and I need to play them, so I might as well go queens and what do I have more of? I have two sixes here, I have two eights of clubs. Let's make another 8 of clubs. Okay. Hermit? Fool giving me Hermit. I'll take it. We take those. Okay. Queens and 8s we can play. 5 we don't need. Ship it. Eights and 6s again, don't need the 10. Eights and still have 2 kings left. Still have jacks. All right, ship it. Aces and 6s, we can't pair the 4. Aces and 6s again. We could go aces and jacks. I'm gonna go aces and jacks here. That way if I draw another jack, I know that I can get rid of it. So there's a jack. 8s and 6s. Alright. That's weird. Alright, 2s and 5s I don't have more of. So we'll just ship it. I wanted to get the 8s. So if we play kings with queens, that still leaves us queens with 8s, full house for the win. Yeah, let's do that. 3-8-66 on the pants. Alright, let's make sure we copy Triboulet here. We can go 8s with queens, polychrome queens, and ship it. Sorry, it's getting late in the run where I'm actually like concerned about, you know, maybe we mess it up, maybe we like have our blueprints in the wrong places. So I just have to double check. Hungman, no. Standard pack, anything. I'll take a 6. What flavor 6 do you want? How about diamonds? We could buy the telescope now. We just beat the big blind. Before we open the Arcana pack, let's look for more tarot cards. Drunkard, boo. Business time. Do have a decent amount of face cards. I can copy it with the blueprints. We can get some more money instead of the Baron. Extra hand size is actually pretty useful. Instead of burnt. There's the mime that we don't need. What about Troubadour hand size? We get one less hand each round. That's not a problem. All right, yeah. Hook it up. Give me the hand size. Okay. Death here. Not ideal. Don't have my fancy queens that I want to try to copy. So, do I want to get rid of a jack or do I want to get rid of an ace? Let's get rid of a jack and let's turn it into either an 8 or a 6. Let's copy the 6 because it gives me money. How about that? I can use the magician here if I want. Might as well. Alright, jack into 6. Hungman I guess we'll hold on to. 12 is expensive. Let's go next. Alright, we copy business time for the money. 8s and 6s. Keep the 5, throw the 5. We could keep the 5. Aces and 8s. We could still keep the 5. Yeah, got the 5s. Play the 8s. Sixes, and we don't need the 4. We don't need the 10 either. Play the queens. Ship it. Nice. Sixes. Get rid of the kings. Okay. Plenty of queens left, so we can play these 2 queens. Ship it. Sixes. And these 2 kings, that way we keep the king of clubs left over. Ship it. Can play 6s and 8s. We have another jack, we have another ace. Let's give this a try. Okay. We have another 8. So if we go aces and jacks, we draw the 8, we go 8s and queens. We still have kings and queens left over. Ship it. Eights and queens, keeping the polychrome ones for the final hand if we need it. Alright, move Troubadour before I forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flush house, ship it. Nice, plenty of points. Okay. Alright, we take the hone just cuz. Standard pack, give me anything? Well, maybe not anything. I don't want a 3. I'll take an ace. At least it gives me money. I guess a jack could become a queen. Maybe there's a reason to take a jack. Eh. Okay, before we open the Arcana pack, let's re-roll here. Alright, give me DNA or Brainstorm. No on these planets. Give me Death. We could spin the wheel. Ah, never lucky anyway. Clown gives me a free roll. If we're re-rolling, you know, like 5 or 6 times, this is worth 10 or 11 bucks. But I think the business card's gonna be worth more money. $3.90 on the pants, by the way. Go next. Earth? Sure. Here we need 600,000, sorry, 600 million. And the boss is no repeats. Well, we'll see about that. Oh, we did it. Oh, okay. Troubadour is out. Brainstorm is in. We'll go blueprints here and copy the burglar. All right, still looking for DNA though. World lovers, bummer. Hermit. Eh, good enough. Do I want to use the devil to make gold cards? Eh. Yeah, maybe a gold ace. Use the hermit. We can re-roll a little bit more. $13. 14. Ah, it's so expensive. 15. We should stop. We get the ticket. Ooh, now we got reroll money. You give me the ticket. Now it's time for business. Okay. Spin the wheel. Ah. Yeah, now we can reroll even more. We can pick up a strength card. Looking for a death card. Polychrome Jimbo. Maybe 19 is a little bit ambitious. Let's go next. What's the boss? Extra large? Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. With the strength card, I think what we're going to do now, I think we're going to turn the jacks into queens and just kind of lock it up there, make sure we have enough queens. So hold on to this jack. We can play, put the ticket in the front. So we get the money. We have 16 hands. See, this is what I'm talking about. If I got 16 hands times 4 cards, if I play 2 pair at a time, 16 times, well, that's 64 cards, right? I want to have 70. I need the DNA to really get this run off the ground. All right, 6s and kings. I'm just going to go ahead and play them. We have enough hands where if I need to dig a little bit, I can. I don't want to waste any cards anymore. I could turn my last 4 into a 5. Could turn my 5 into a 6. Nah. I will play the 8s here. Get rid of the 4. 4 we definitely don't want. Alright, let's just make sure we have enough queens left over. So here, we need to discard. And I'm going to discard the 2. We're just going to discard 1 at a time. We get the 6s. Bummer. Discard the 5. We get the 2. That's rude as heck. Okay, so if I play the kings, I still have 2 more kings. So we'll do kings and 6s here. We just keep... we drew all the 6s before any of the queens and 8s. That's rude. I guess we can drop a 10 here. So that's 4 hands wasted. That feels bad. Oh well. Aces and 6s. Like I said, we got plenty of extras. Our patience is rewarded, I guess. Still salty about it. Let's go. We have enough queens, so let's ship it. Okay, 8 and I'm gonna play the gold queens while I have the ticket because I'm gonna switch to Triboulet on the last hand. I don't want the ace, though I could play the ace as a singleton for just money. Let's do that. Ship it. I don't have enough cards to play 2 pair 5 times anyway, so I might as well play it. Okay, final hand is going to be kings and queens. How do we get there? We get there by playing 8s with 2 more queens. And then I can go 6s and 8s. I have 6s but not 8s. 2 cards left in the deck. There's a 5 and an 8. Well, play the 6. Do I need the king? If I got Brainstorm, Blueprints, Triboulet, I don't think I need the kings, so I'm just gonna play the kings. And if we get the... Is the full house gonna be enough instead of the flush house? Yeah, that's fine. So I'm gonna play the kings and the 6s. I'm gonna draw the 8. I'm gonna go 8s with queens, and then that's gonna be enough. Ship it. As long as I remember to copy Triboulet. Eights with queens. Ship it. Plenty of points. Okay, but there we used like 5 hands that were not 2 pair. Fool gives me strength. That's probably good enough. Probably. I'd like to get a death card. Mega Buffoon, nothing interesting. Matador, nope. Hermit? Okay, do we copy the Hermit with the Fool? I think I'm still holding out for a death card. I really want to get more of these polychrome queens. Now that we have the ticket, we can pick up the Devil here. Magician, nope. And now that we have the ticket, we have more money for re-rolling. Could be a little bit more liberal here with our spending. Well, maybe not. Now we got the DNA. Okay, so what do we go Arcana first. We don't get the death card. If we don't get the death card, I think we use the Fool for the Hermit. We can use the Devil on an ace, I guess. Not that I have to. Now that I know that I have DNA, maybe I want to make 2 into glass. Use the earth. Rebate money. Okay. Now what? Use the hermit. Find the death card. Emperor? Maybe. Nope. $18 for a reroll. Now that we have DNA, we have access to less money. So let's stop rolling. Okay. So here's something to consider. We don't need to use DNA every round, but we could. If we use DNA, one thing that becomes kind of awkward is it makes it harder for me to find the polychrome card in the future if I add more cards to the deck. So, you know, the burglar means we can't discard. DNA only applies to your first hand, so it needs to be in my opening hand. If I want to get more queens, I think we don't do it here. I think we wait. This is why I wanted the death card. I wanted more copies of the red seal, that way I have better chances of drawing it. Oh well. Another thing to consider, we don't necessarily need the whole deck to be the polychrome red cards. We just need enough of them. We only need like 5 of them, right? Because we get to go through our whole deck every round. Maybe it's fine if we add a few extra 6s here. Or sorry, a few extra queens, and by a few I mean a lot. They're not even clubs. Let's not do this. Alright. I want to... Wait a second. Got the 10 here. I'll get rid of the 10 and the 2 and the 5. Where are my pairs at? Ship it. We can copy the space pants. Okay, so let's go 8s and 6s. I'm going to try to save the clubs in case we get the flush house for our final hand. Alright, play the aces and the 6s we have extras of. Eights and queens. We want to play the non-clubs. We don't need the 4. Okay. Queens and 6s. Do we discard an ace? I don't think we need to. Aces and queens. Alright, if I go queens and 8s, I have one more queen. I can go 2 queens and the king. I can go... I have 6 kings. Wait, I have 6s here? I should just play the 6s. My bad. I think we dropped the kings. Ship it? Alright, what's the goal? Alright, 6s with queens. We still have more queens. We don't need the 6. Smash the 2. No smash. Okay. We go 8s and kings here. We draw a king. We play kings and queens for the win. Copy Troubalet before I forget. Kings and queens. That's it? Ship it? Nice. How do we get this DNA to work? Standard packs, I guess we can peek, but I'm looking for polychrome red seal. You know, if it's in here, it's in here, but it's probably not in here. But it only cost me $4, so might as well peek. We can open a celestial pack for, we don't get series, so we'll skip. Give me death. Fool for an emperor? Maybe. Dusk if we need more points later. That's the kind of thing that we're looking for in the future. We get invisible. Ooh. This is something that I want, but not right now. I want to do DNA first. Bummer. Fool for hermit? No. I would copy a temperance. But I want death. Strength? Strength is okay. Maybe all of a sudden I'm interested in Hung Men again. If I have DNA, I can remove cards from the deck, remove the bad cards, make it easier for me to draw my queen. $16 rerolls. I can't help it. Alright, we should stop. Strength is fine. Fool, I can copy strength if I want. Still don't get the queen. It's like 20% chance. 20% chance we draw the queen. We've got a lot of time. You know, we're planning to go to like ante 25 or something like that. So let's be patient. We'll get it eventually. For now, let's just, you know, copy the pants here. I could just make kings or queens of clubs. You know, they're already the correct flavor. What do I want to do with the strength card? 5s turned into 6s. Aces turn into 2s. Either or both. I don't know. Queens and 6s. Hold on to the 5. We have extra hands. We can use a few. Yeah, here are my aces. Let's go ahead and turn the aces into 2s. Or do I really want to get rid of the 5s? I really want to get rid of the 5s. We could do both. Because I can use the Fool to copy the strength card. Okay, 2s and kings. That leaves me with only kings of clubs. So we can get the flush house for the final hand. 8s and 6s. Holding on to an ace. 436 on the pants. 5s turn into 6s. Done. 5s are done. Now I just have to remove the 4 and the 10. Alright, let's remove these queens. Sixes again? Maybe. Try to keep the clubs, just in case. If I play these 2 kings, I still have another king left over for the final hand, so let's do that. If I do these aces and these 6s, we still have queens, we still have 8s. Ship it. Let's go queens and eights. Full house still wins. So we go queens and sixes here. We ditch the 4. Do I have anything to go with my 8s? No. 8s and 2s. That's all I have left. See, I barely used half my hands. We could have so much bigger pants by now. What if we... Eights and 2s here. Smash. Nice. Here's an idea. Yeah, what if we go 8s and kings? And then the full house with just the queens should be enough. Ship it. Nice. Queens with 8s. Full house, copy Triboulet, and ship it. If you want to be extra careful, you put the lucky cards in the front. Never lucky anyway. Nice. Okay. Crystal ball is fine, I guess. Standard pack's only $3. Could get a red seal 8. Nah. Strength? Maybe. Maybe strength. Jupiter? Nope. Golden ticket. Nah, we'll come back for it. Earth is okay. We need 94 billion. The hung man. I think I'm interested. Alright, $13. We only have 93 in the bank. We should just go next. Play only one hand type? Nah. Ooh, that's not great. I mean, we'll survive. It's just a little bit sticky. Still looking for my fancy queen. Boo. Okay, well, let's lead off with, how do I want to use my strength? I want to use my strength to turn aces into 3, or aces into 2s. That's it. How do I want to use my hung man? I want to remove the 4, I want to remove the 10. Okay. Let's do it. Play the aces and 6s. Sorry, 8s and 6s. Okay, there's one ace. Play 8s and 6s again. We got a lot of extra hands. Aces turn into 2s, just like we drew it up. 2s, 6s. Save the 10 so we can hang it. What's left? We have mostly queens and 8s left, so we should play some queens. We can play 8s and kings. Okay, 10 and 4, those are the ones that we wanted to hang. 2s and queens still leaves me with more 2s and queens left over. I guess we can do this. Put Triboulet in the front. No, I'm still concerned. We still have more queens, so ship it. If I play 8s and 6s, what does that leave me? I can play queens and 6s. I can play kings and 6s. Either way, we're out of cards. Bummer. I could save the 6s of clubs. What does that look like? Is there a version of this where we go kings and 6s, and then we have kings and queens left over? If we go queens and 6s, we have 4 kings and 3 queens. So either way, we get one more hand. All right, ship it. Copy Triboulet. Queens and kings. Plenty of points. Alright, just give me the fancy queen. So we can do the DNA. I spent all my money, and now I'm sad. I re-rolled too much. Too bad. Keep re-rolling. Give me death. I should save some money until after DNA is done. Just unlucky. Strength. Unnecessary. Moon, we can go king and 6s. Go next. %20 chance. It's only 20% chance, so it's not going to happen right away. It's fine. We got time. 476 on the pants. Wait, let's not copy the pants. Okay. We have 2s. We have 6s and 8s. Play the 6s and 8s. Play the 6s and 2s. Try not to waste any cards. We can play 6s with queens. We have 7 6s left. Two queens with 2 8s. We have more 8s. Two 6s with Queen of Hearts. We can play 2 kings with the 8s. Eights with, there's 2 more kings, 2 more queens, so we can play either. Let's play the kings. Try to save the queens for the final hand. So that's the rest of my queens. sixes and queens here. What else? Sixes and twos. I draw the eights. And then that's it. What do I do with the eights? I'm out. Alright. I'm gonna play the 2 for the money. Otherwise, we play these. Copy Triboulet. Ship it. E19. Seltzer. Maybe in the future, not right now. Standard pack gives me nothing. Polychrome Queen of Clubs is not nothing. Nope. Still holding out for the red seal. We'll get the red seal. I should stop rerolling. I should have stopped rerolling 40 rerolls ago. Alright, Fool for Moon or Hermit for the money. I'm just going to take the money at this point. Then I can reroll more and be sad again. Alright, go next. Oh well. So, one thing that's kind of weird about the DNA, or sorry, about the serpent, we're going to draw less and less cards. That's probably fine. I'm going to lead off with the sixes and the queens. And here's what I figured out. Okay, I have an odd number of sixes, which means I can get rid of one of the sixes. Use it to draw. I have an odd number of twos, so I can get rid of a two for the same reason. When I get the ace, I can get rid of the ace. With the eights, I have an even number of eights. Okay. Okay. Kings and sixes. Let's go. Queens and eights. Two kings with two sixes. Eights and sixes. Give me an ace or give me a two. Bummer. Alright. It's counting time. So I want to play two kings with three queens. I have three queens in the deck. I have a pair of queens in hand. I think I'm going to have to give up one pair. And I guess I will give up the two. That way I can play queens with eights. Eights with sixes. Ace, we can draw. Okay. I want to play the twos. get rid of the bad queens. Draw the 8 and the 6. Let's go. Play the 8 and the 6. Perfect. Get ready to copy Triboulet here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. Alright, folks. That's going to be it for this one. We'll continue. We'll do another one. I want to, keep going here. What I'm looking for is, getting the queen here to copy with DNA, of course. Once we get it, at least one, we'll make 4 additional copies right away. Then it'll snowball. It'll be easier for us to get more in the future. We're looking for a strength card so that we can upgrade our queen into a king and get both queens and kings. I want to try to have like an even 50-50 split, kings and queens in the future. Clean up the rest of this noise here. If we get some more hung men, I'd be willing to remove some cards from the deck. As far as like scoring wise, we're doing okay scoring wise. I'm looking for, maybe Sock My Buskin. I'd be willing to make room for. But that's going to be it for this part. We'll do another one. We'll continue. We've got 512 on the pants. 640 is Zano's record. We'll get the big pants. Don't worry. Take care, everyone.